Hello and welcome back. My name is Scott and I have lost over 62 pounds on Mounjaro. And this week I hit my lowest weight yet, a weight of 203.5, which is half a pound down on last week. Looks like things are moving again after I've had my holiday and everything. Things might not look like they're moving very fast. With the fact that I'm on 15 milligram, I'm only dropping like half a pound here and there. So just delve into that a little bit within this. So at the moment, I've upped my exercise a lot. I do record a lot of it on Strava. I do post a lot of it on the channel as well. And the thing is when you up your exercise to a certain degree, is you break down your muscle goes into repair mode, etc, etc, and that basically gets your cells holding water, holding glycogen while they're in that repair. Similarly as well, when you're dropping fat levels, your fat cells will hold water, and then eventually it'll shed that. I think it's known as the whoosh effect. When you sit the same weight for a while, everything you think you're doing really well. You know you're eating fine, you know you're exercising well, but the weight's not moving, and then a lot of people give up at that point. You know what I mean? A day or two, nothing's moved. Oh, sorry, I'll have this, I'll have that. But that's just not the case. You're just waiting for that watershed to happen. So this past week has been a shed load of exercise, a number of rides, a number of walks. I had a weight spike at the weekend. I'm not going to put my stats up right now because I can't be bothered in editing this video. It's just going to be a one taker. But I had a weight spike at the weekend after last week's weigh-in. That was mainly and initially because I made sure I fed really well on Friday, because I went for a big ride Friday. Then I was out hiking, then first thing on Saturday morning, only a small one, but a good bit of effort for me. And then I think I went out riding Sunday night as well. So I had to keep food high over the weekend, which would give me an initial bit of ghost weight, because I've got more weight in my body, even though my body was going to use that energy. The backside of that then is there was a slow taper off from that. Obviously my body was holding a little bit of that food. Body was in repair mode. I've been shattered all week, not sore but just shattered from it. And then once it goes through that process, you'll start to shed a little weight then. So progress can look a bit non-linear as such, or slow. But with the added exercise in there, that is part of the reason why it does look so slow. I've no doubt if I were just cutting calories solidly, not exercising, I would probably shift a little bit more, but that's not part of what I'm doing here. So that's where I am with that. I'm quite happy moving in that way. I've not done a lot since, I've not done anything since Sunday, because I've just been shattered. I've been so busy, but I'm getting out tomorrow night, which is Friday night, most definitely, and probably again over the weekend. Try and get something fun in with our William. So yeah, I'm really happy with where that is. I've gone under the weight that I was stuck at before I went on holiday. I'm really happy with my eating midweek. Still prepping, so this week's been like pork steaks, rice and peas, and then jerk chicken, rice and peas, which has kept me full over dinner times. Just a meal at tea time, which is normally generally balanced, but I leave myself enough calories just in case it's not a super balanced meal, so I've got something to play with. And yeah, everything's just going well. Snacking's well away. I'm not snacking on anything, and it's just going well. But you know, I don't get that overwhelming feeling of fullness anymore like I used to on Mounjaro. That sort of thing's gone now, really. At the same time, I'm getting minimum to no side effects at this stage now on 15 milligram. It's like I think my body's getting used to it a little bit, but it's doing enough of a job for keeping it straight and narrow. That's where I'm at. So I'm hoping I'm a matter of months away where I can sort of taper away and sort of try and come away from this with everything I've learned going forward, an increased exercise routine, an increased appreciation of food as well, I suppose. Really, I'm enjoying making and taking my food so much more than I was buying the shake that I was buying. I'm enjoying not being overly stuffed, because all I've done is sat down and eat crisps at a desk all day, or smash the Mackies on my way home or over the weekend. You know what I mean. If you're on it, just feel generally better, and yeah, just everything's going good. The only downside is obviously Mounjaro's gone up in price. Still doable for me personally, because I think I am still probably, well, just to explain it then, I know a lot of people will know this anyway, but when you start Mounjaro, obviously it's not cheap anyway, especially as you get up in the dose, but most of us easily offset that by they're not eating out, they're not buying extra crap, this, that and the other. So it was sort of like an offsetting cost really, at the original sort of rates and doses. Even getting up towards the 15, I was quite happy that I was saving that easily over the month. Now we're at 300. It's a different scenario, isn't it? I've seen prices ranging from 270 to 300 for 15 milligram. I've ended up doing a switch to Newman because it's the only place I could order a pen from. Luckily I got a £100 off code for my first purchase, so it brought it back into what I was paying. If anybody's interested at all, there will be a code in my description that will also give you £100 off. I read some reviews on it. Reviews didn't look great, but I'll be honest with you, they were the most thorough ordering process I've been through. Asked me multiple questions on it, made sure the dosage was right for me, checked my pictures, yeah, quite a few things. Took about 2 days for it to clear with asking those questions as well. It then went into delivery process, turned up within 48 hours like they said it would do. All the other places I was trying to get a pen from just to make sure I had enough to continue, all of those places were taking my order, and then just nothing, no update, nothing at all. And then as we found out, a lot of places had their stock basically restricted by Eli Lilly until the new prices came into effect, which was fucking awesome of you. And I do think some of those suppliers just didn't sell the stuff so they could sell it at a deeper rate as well, which I think is bollocks. So yeah, there's a discount code below. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't, that's fine, no problem. If you've got a good supplier for it with decent rates, let me know in the description as well, because obviously I need to find something reliable and ongoing, and I'm not adverse to changing if that's the case. I've always been a Med Express guy, but I didn't like the way they handled it, so I changed from that. Other than that, everything's hunky-dory. Not too much to report. I'm hoping in the coming weeks to breach that 200 mark. That'll really give me a big boost to continue on again. So we'll see how that happens. Well, see how that gets on, see if it does happen. At this stage, it's a very, very slow process for me. And I don't feel like I'm eating a lot at all. I think the only way I could speed up the process would be cut more calories, which I don't think I'd have any energy at all. I'm likely just stop working out as well. Obviously the workouts gives me more room for calories in, so that gives me more flexibility, which I enjoy. But I think if I cut calories, stop the workout for now, that would probably speed up my process. And yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think, let me know what you're doing. I've seen some of you have started exercise routines and that as well. That is a good thing. Start as you mean to go on, set the precedent now before you come off it. And just change the way you're doing it. Anyway, thanks for watching, goodbye.